Hey, thanks for stopping by and checking out this video. Today we're taking a look at the carbon fiber bipod made by X Aegis. Now, this company did send me this, and I want to start by saying they also sent me this bipod back in March, and I never made a video about it because when I unboxed it and compared it with the OTW brand that I had, it was exactly the same. And it's the same as CVlife, it's the same as Ohuhu, it's the same as Pinty. There's a ton of these brands on Amazon, and they're in a generic box. So there's no logo stamped on the individual items. It's just the sticker on the box. So the reason why I told them I was never going to make a video about this is because, well, I could make a video, but I'm going to wind up recommending the OTW brand because it's $15.99 and yours is $17.99. So they said, just keep it. I said, all right, threw it in the parts bucket. And then they contacted me and wanted to send me carbon fiber one, and I declined. I was like, I have enough bipods, I don't need any more, thanks. And then somebody else from the company emailed me again. I was like, you know what the heck, I think it's fake carbon fiber, and I want to do a test to see. So first thing let's do is check the weight of all of these. This is a Harris bipod, a nice one, and let's get in and look at does it live up to the claim of weighing less and being stronger. So the original X Aegis 6 to whatever size it is, it's the same size bipod, make sure it's not touching, 10.1 ounces. The carbon fiber has exactly the same buttons, knobs, pins, springs, everything is identical except for those legs. And from 10.1, 9.4. So is that an incredible weight savings? Not really. Let's look at the Harris just for fun. 9.7. So anyway, we're going to be testing these. And I just watched a bunch of videos and read up on how to test if something is true carbon fiber. And there are some videos and websites that talk about drones and bicycle parts and things like that to see if the ones from China are actually what you're paying for. So number one, you want to look for the texture inside of the material if you break it open. We're going to break this open by the end of the video. Carbon fiber also does not burn very well, so we are going to do a blowtorch test after we test its strength and break it. And true carbon fiber is also a conductor of electricity, so I've got a voltmeter here, and we're going to test it to see if it does that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bolt these to the leg of my workshop table, and I'm going to test each leg on each one with a bucket, and I'm going to put increasing amounts of lead ingots to see how much weight finally breaks it, and then I'll weigh the bucket of ingots on the scale and see if the carbon fiber is actually stronger, or actually see what part of the bipod might fail. It might not be the legs, it might be some other part. And we got to see what happens, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so they're trying to sell these carbon fiber ones for like over $10 more than the regular ones. So the regular one here, I'm going to start with the leg extended. There's 4 notches. Alright, let's keep going. I forget what. Wow. I'm doing it again. It's ridiculous. Ooh. Well, I don't think I'm testing the strength of the beam anymore. It's just the strength of the foot and the bucket. So I'm going to stop and replan this. Alright, this bucket. Oh! 81.6 pounds. And this leg is absolutely limp. I'm amazed that the foot could hold on with that much weight. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing with the carbon fiber bipod, and it's got 4 notches again, same bucket, same place. Let's start loading her up. That's pretty intense. Jeez. Wow. Ooh. That's the bucket. Holy cow. Alright, I'm going to stop right there. Alright, I had to separate it because I couldn't lift the one bucket. But that... I'm going to take off a pound for the bucket. This portion is 34 pounds. And whew, this portion is 77. It's 111. Let's just take off 110 for the bucket. That's incredible. Well, that was an interesting test. It did not turn out the way I expected it to, but basically what I can conclude from having done that is that strength of the legs is not really a question in either of these two cheap bipods, because both of the legs seem nice and straight. In the first one, I did have to bend this slightly to get the bolt out from the wood, but the weak part there, you can see the metal just dug in and bent that cross support. And in the carbon fiber one, if we look in there, that's going to focus. It's getting crunched a little bit, but it didn't break. Alright, so now what I'm really interested in is getting inside of this and trying to figure out if it is actually carbon fiber. So I am not the world's most foremost expert on carbon fiber and how to identify it, but from the brief things that I watched and read, voltmeter should give me some indication. Switch it there. My particular model here doesn't beep when it detects a conductor. Basically the numbers will jump around if something is conducting electricity, so you can see the numbers jumping around there. Whereas if I touch something like the insulating plastic on the outside of this, I get nothing. Or the mouse pad, nothing. Copper speaker wire, whatever this is, we do get a conductor. It is actually conducting electricity. Very interesting. Not on the outside, but when I touch the ends. Let's break it open. Alright, let's see if we can crush it in a vise. Oh, that's tough. Oh, there we go. Wow. And it does actually have fibers. I'm actually surprised by that. So what it looks like here is just layers and layers wrapped in a circle and then covered with a hard plastic outer shell. Of course, now we gotta light it on fire. And that holds true that if you remove it from the fuel source, carbon fiber would go out. Well, they asked me to test it and make a video about it, and that I did. It smells terrible when it's burnt, but the X Aegis carbon fiber bipod, is it worth it to pay like $10 more for a slight weight savings? In my opinion, not really. And my final verdict on this product is, if you're interested in buying it, get the one from CVlife. It's $4 cheaper. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.